Co Twitch? Okay. Nazdár. Nazdár. Nazdár všici. Yep. No nic. Jdeme hrát. Dneska není čas. Není nějaký bejkoviny. Dneska je potřeba dohrát Horizon Zero Dawn DLCčko. Dneska je to menší test. Protože bych rád na YouTube udělal videa bez komentáře, jak jsem o tom mluvil. Tak testuju nový plugin, který mě bude mezi tím nahrávat. Všechno, co bude na streamu. Mimo mou kameru, chat a podobně prostě. Chápete? Takže, a já jsem nezapl světla. Jsem si říkal, na co jsem zapomněl. Tak jo. Adem. Proč vypadám tak divně? Asi s tím se nadělám. Probo. To by bylo. Už to vypadá jako kus hovna zase. Jo, já jsem lůtil. Hodně jsem toho lůtil. Vážně hodně jsem toho lůtil. Si nemůžu pomoct, ale přijde mi, že to jede nějak na hovno. Tak. A dobrý. Kafrčíme tam. Průsmyku. Pěkný. Kamo. Hovno. Vůbec nevím, jestli utíkám na správnou stranu. Ne? Kámo, ještě, že ten kůň je prostě rychlej. Pardon. Jsem ještě daleko. OK. Seru na to. Koza mě utekla. Jde mě slyšet? Já doufám, že jde. Jo, jde. Potřebuji vědět. Jo.
The machine spirits may be restless now. They have not always been. Things will return to normal.
Safe.
Claws beneath has returned.
Můžeme si ještě něco pořídit? Co na tom? S náhrobama 426 nebo 285. Jo. Jich mám 5. 100% tyhle ty, jo. Ty nádoby ještě si teda koupím. Do prdele, já už zase nic nemám. No. Tak a jdem.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Co tím chce říct, vole? OK, teďka už asi můžu schovat ten FPS meter. Vím, že to je DLSS.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Banur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off. But you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! Awaits.
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of the old
nearest
ones.
exit.
Buďme k sobě upřímní. Ty jsi byla prostě jenom lucky.
What was this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. That looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Here. Up and over.
Slyším vočery. Aha. Takže to tady. Krčsa, jdem. Tak.
Down. The others haven't noticed.
Fajn.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Super, myslel jsem, že tam je nějaký holý místo, nebo něco takového. Tak pojď. Jebe. Super. Buchne? Super. Jo, kořen určitě. Kořen.
Yes, this way.
Not much farther now.
Jo, já vidím.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us.
Neříkej.
We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
No,
Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
A radši půjdu stealth.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Not all threats can be seen at first. Beware stalkers. We go where you go, Aloy.
Neříkej. Je démonický? Jo.
Shh. Nice and quiet.
Quiet as we can.
Vidím něco, co se mi nechce líbit. Takže. Tak jo. A jdem.
Stay as quiet as I can.
Či ten zvuk tak legí.
Press on. Stay low.
Bože. No. OK. Nejdřív tě sejmu tou maskování. Kámo, tak to... Svědí mě nos. Super.
I'll end this.
Fungovalo, ne?
This is where fate has brought you.
Trip to mine. Brace yourself. Keep your wits about you.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Kamo, máme tady mašinu. Ty jako jedeš.
It avoided my attack.
Vysavačem jedeš, kámo.
I must push forward.
Můžeme ještě lutit.
Good haul.
Tak, vezma.
fingers between your teeth.
Neříkej.
There's a door up ahead. We're almost through.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw, so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? The firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Jasně. Anita?
Forget about traveling light. Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
No, hustý.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then. Our challenge awaits. I have a score to settle with that mountain.
Co pochybuji, že tady bude nějaký úkryt. podívat, hochu. Než začneš něco vyvádět, pojď se. What the fuck?
Demon must not prevail.
Super. Pozor.
Song ends here.
Oj. Jako poctivý hráč GTAčka, myslím, že tady budou prachy. Tak. Dobrý.
This hunt is over.
Oby.
Lucky me.
Kick off. Jak to jde, jedeš finále, koukáme, jo jo. Tak čau Mando, čau čau. Kick prý všem padá. A já jsem si říkal, yeah.
More machines. Make ready.
What the fuck are you? Aha, to poznávám. Uh-oh. So chytrý. Do hajzlu. Do piče. Kámo, ten luk je pomalý jako kráva. Jo, já čekám. Teďka to půjde. Tak. Ti to vysvětlí, jak to koupaj.
That'll help.
Kámo, já jsem zapálil jeho chlazíte, hoši.
What's with me?
Spirit, grant me strength.
Do piče. What the fuck? A máš to za sebou. Ale ten equip jsem si sundal kvůli tomu, že tohle to má health regen. Jakože to dává
Now,
hodnoty.
Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
I don't
Find
know.
out.
A sám vidíš, jako, že mě jako nic moc neubral. Je to vypimpený, dokavať mi neubere nějak moc, tak jako já nemusím brát vůbec žádný houby.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Jej. Bednička. Ale jako... Já si na ten equip nemám co stěžovat. Takhle. Okay. Damn.
All right. Down we go.
Koupil jsem si konečně novou židli a jako je fajn, ale všechno je to takový chlapný všecko.
This way.
Ale jinak prodyšný konečně to je, vysoký to je, je se na tom fakt fajné. To jsem tam nechal. Třeba. Ty bláho.
Metal, fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
Well, we'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood, Aloy.
A tam je Watcher. Stay hidden.
Better time this right. One of these conveyors should get me across.
Říkej.
Oh, she's in the air.
Říkej.
Now to shut off that vent.
Koukneme se tady, co kde, jak moc. Mando, stream se nic, nějak se nelaguje, ne?
This should get me up there.
Vypadá to bezva, zatím teda aspoň.
Okay, let's see what this does. That did it. Here they come.
Kámo, to byla nějaká jeba.
Our path.
Je ten kontejner.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Okay. Blbneš? Ona? Zkusím to červený. No, ty ona.
Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe, I think.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the demon ruined it.
Tak, pojď.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus.
Festos.
It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. But it was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Okay. Big door. Nevěřím tomu tady. What the hell?
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
Jebe. Jdeme. Ten. Okay. Tak, pojď teda. Mně se nepodaří tam jako... Jím tam dát nás. OK, jeden na jednoho. Asi by to chtělo pro začátek, abych se aspoň trefil. Jo, ještě vykraftíme teda. Bezva. Žádnej frostlo, jak sliboval. Jako nevšimneš si, že je tam jama jako kráva, že jo, ale... Už jsem myslel. Ne, že by to bylo nějak brutálně intenzivní. Znovu bych to nechtěl. Kamo.
Lots of gear across that gap.
Ok, na cestu, chlape.
Company. What I wanted.
Hello. Ty vole.
Now I bring you down.
Jo, a to tak. Oni je nejspíš tady jenom spravovali. Jako to by nešlo tak jednoduše ven ani náhodou. OK. Inventář. Tady. Jdeme rozebrat ty nejméně. Modrý, zelený. Ten finální impuls je stejně na prd. Počkej, já ho ještě nemám za sebou. Manipulace bezva. Ještě jedna manipulace, OK, takže... Jo, tu ten. Jakože asi je to nejtěžší v celé hře. 55. Kolik mám nejvíc? Modifikace a nejméně. Rozebrat. Ale oni si asi potrpějou na těch DLCčkách, aby to bylo o něco těžší. Pojďte, hoši.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
Neříkej, už jsem na to došel. Tak.
That should do it.
Victory is ours.
No pojďte.
And now it's my turn.
Tady už nic, OK. Pochybuju, že bych měl jít doma. Bacha na tu lávu.
And another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one. Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again.
To je hezký, že ví jako porazit, ale potřebuje na to tebe. Ještě nějaké, slyším ještě vouchery.
Find a way, we will cross.
I wonder if I can destroy that.
A? No tak zvlášť, když nemáte na výběr. Aha. Jsem si říkal, a co je toto? Nevítách, vole. Byl tohle double jump? Kámo, já mám prostě v poslední době strašný nutkání si zahrát Resident Evil starý. Já jsem to ještě nikdy nehrál, prostě. Aha. Tak kámo, tak jsem se ptal, jaký to je. Kámoši, co to hráli. A protože jsou to skvělé hry. Okay. Kde je ten močer? I see him roll. I hate it. Tak to jsem vůbec neviděl, jako upřímně. Ty kurva.
That should cut off the vent up there.
Do prdele dostat. Tak dramatizuje. Už jsem byl.
Help us get to the other side.
Trying.
Find a way.
Okay, tady je nějak. Tady se dá nějak šplhat, tak uvidíme, kam mě to donese.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
Já vím.
Just go about your business.
Pič. OK.
Make a path. We'll follow.
Říkám. Ah. Tak kde je ten výtah? Jsem slepej nebo navedený?
Find a way.
Amo. Okay.
These things go sideways too.
Jebe. Co blbneš? Teď proboha nic nedělej. Tak. Odno.
Those don't look too stable.
Přesně za 158, no. Hajzlu. Tak pojď. Tady. Je do prdele, teda. OK. Fascinuje mě sledovat, jak se tam motáš. To doufám. Naposledy jsem se s tím taky motal. Jebe? Ale nepřeháněj to. Nepřeháněm to. Já tam takhle nedošel. Teď. OK, inventář. A už bych měl být dost vysoko.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
I can feel it.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
A lot easier. Lot.
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
Separate priority material pattern Delta 5. Assemble materials package F-Mark-9. Transport materials package construction pod 1.
The voice of the demon.
Unit F-Mark-9S6 to main enmity. Prepare material Delta 5-1.
Kámo, ten Hephaistos má prostě divný hlas.
The altar. Desecrated.
Je to kokot.
There is no light here. Is a spirit present? Or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
A je. Naposledy jsem se tady s tím docela jebal. Zle.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
OK. Tak, abych... Já to potřebuji přivést tam. Jsem spíš tuhle tu cestu. Ne.
Security threat confirmed.
Jak to mám do prdele udělat? Samozřejmě. Ale abych to... Takhle... To nevede nikam. Zase nikdo. Somehow.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core camp. I will try to raid the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized call. Return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Tak, super.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Tak a pojď. Tak tvar. Kámo, to se mi nemusel nakupovat, než jsme sem šli.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Tak, a to bude velký. Fireclaw.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Dobrý. A říkám si, ty vole, místo teďka bych si mohl vzít spíš tady ten barok. Jo. Protože ono se to jako moc nehejbe. A ten balvan jako. Nebo pole jsme tady z toho takto udělali. Slátko tady drží do piče. Tak, dobré. slabinu. Tak, to byla jedna.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Zase od začátku, co? Hoši?
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be.
Aha. Vítězství, jasně. Super. Jo. Teďka prostě ten největší.
Easy.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Kámo.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower?
Ale tu si to teďka vylepšit. Pořádně. Tak, a to bude ono.
unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Ty vole. Jako myslel jsem, že před tím soubojem. Super, tak pojď. Super. Kámo. Pojď šlapni nohou na. Super. Začíná to být docela, jak jsi říkal. Je to těžký.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints.
Dobrý.
The tower is for? The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
nevěřil, až mi... Kamo. Nevím teď. Já to vždycky nevěřil. Tak, super.
For the spirit.
Pin them down.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Držte ho, hoši.
Follow the voice of the light.
Repairing the machine.
Se to rozstřelit.
tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
Tower just keeps getting them back up.
Jakože... Uj. Když...
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Give me a room. Nechte mi chvilku. Pozbírám si houby.
Whatever you're going to do to that tower, do it now.
No, hned ne, vydrž, vydrž. Kolik je hodin? 2:30. Kámo.
It must be as you say. The tower is the key.
To jsem tam nechal u Fireclawa. Nákaza o 40%, tak vezmeme nějakou nákazu, která je... Tady je něco. No. Super. A, tady ještě něco. Jenom jdu na houby, kámo. Jo, to si ne. Okay.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Aloy!
No!
Tower network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Jakože... Myslel jsem si, že nás to odsaď, že mě to odsaď dostane samo. No, takže nakonec je...
One of those?
It's the only way!
Nahoru s tebou.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Čistý památce.
Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Tak skoro souží. Tak Aloy umřít nemohla, jako jo. Protože máme ještě 2.
Save these for the trail.
A můžu si vyrobit tady ty... Mohl bych. Budeš dělat ještě ty medvědy, jaký medvědy?
Machines.
Vymkne se ti pár lokací z medvědy, zbytky po Hefajstovi. Možná jo. Mám ještě čas a vyhodit pár medvědů do luftu, to může být sranda. Ale to není povinný. Aha. Toto? Kámo. To ne. Máme hlášení. Aha. Takže zkusím tady tohle dodělat tu misi a pak se uvidí. Je slyšet to hlášení zvenku? Když máš chalupě orchestrio. Další znělka než celý hlášení. Pavlína maká, ať maká, jeď.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
We have much to discuss.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
This firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is
To je
unforgiving in their
divný, ty.
beliefs.
Ty vole.
I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Jo. Dobře, Žunda. Tak, pojď.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate. It functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday... we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Tak. Nejsme zrovna daleko. Ale vím jedno rozhodně, určitě. Budu potřebovat pomoc. Tohle zrovna ne, hoši.
There. Let's do this.
Běž odsaď. Tak. To jsem odehnal.
Keep quiet now. Can stop tensing up.
I could use his help. Asi tolik si mi pomohl, možná. Já jsem si říkal, proč nejde rolovat. má špatnou těpku. Do prdele teda. To je facha. Ok, potřebuji 2 modifikace dát do hajzlu.
They go on forever.
Ale já si myslím, že to by pro dnešek asi mohlo stačit. Vidíme, třeba budu ještě streamovat nějaký chill večer. Teďka si asi půjdu dáchnout. A nejspíš se uvidíme zase večer. Právě proto jsem nedával intro. Že bylo prostě málo času. Já se možná ještě pak vrátím. Ale dneska už bych se tady neměl zdržet. Moc díky, Mando, že jste se tady zastavili a dalších 87 lidí na YouTube. Moc děkuju. jestli vás nějak stream bavil, ty medvědy určitě dojebem. Jo. Jestli vás nějak stream bavil, byl bych rád, kdybyste nechali follow a odběr a tak, nebo palce nahoru, ty jsou taky fajn. Tak moc díky a uvidíme se nejspíš možná zase večer. Čau.